Microsoft puts pride in your hands with the new Xbox controller. Microsoft is putting the gay in gamer with a new controller for their Xbox video game console. It is available through the Xbox Design Lab that allows you to create custom controllers and takes the form of one of their custom skins that you can choose. In addition to the skin that features flags for all parts of the LGBTQ+ community, you can customize the other parts of the controller, such as button colors and the base color for the back of the controller. Last year, Xbox had released a series of limited edition controllers for Pride after crowds clamored for more. This year, the company chose that option so that everyone could access it. One Twitter user seemed unhappy with the controller, tweeting, quote, "No one asked for this," end quote. Xbox was quick to reply with, quote, "And no one asked you to reply, but here we are," end quote. I think this is incredible. I think growing up, I played a ton of video games, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. I think we didn't have this when we were growing up, and I think in the age that we are now with customization and customizing your cell phone cases and sunglasses and everything, I think this is just really cool for gay gamers.
Yeah, no.
Do you think the other game companies will follow suit, though?
Absolutely.
But think about the money that Xbox is going to make off this, Greg. They're going to make billions, okay? And I read somewhere that they only gave LGBTQ+ organizations like $150,000 last year, okay? Xbox, let's go. Microsoft, you're making billions off us. Come on.
Games today are so complicated, and all those buttons and everything. Call me old-fashioned, but I'll just stick to a basic joystick.
How did I know he was going to say joystick?
You're going to stick to Duck Hunt.
Pong.
In the 1990s, in the height of when I read this story, I'm not a gamer, but in the 1990s, ACT UP, in the 80s too, but especially in the 90s, in the peak of the AIDS epidemic, the protest chant in the queerest of our communities, especially in New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco, is "We're here, we're queer, get used to it." That's what I thought of again in this story, because like nobody asked for this, we don't have to ask. It should be provided, because everyone gets to be represented in whatever way that they want to be represented. If you want a Star of David to represent your faith, you get it. If you want something that represents the colors of Juneteenth, you should be able to get it. And that does not harm anyone else, and it does not take anything away from you. The person that made that comment in the thread, Xbox's reply is absolute genius. We didn't ask you because your opinion was not important to us, because we can do what we want. And that is really the whole point of this. Who cares about Xbox? You get to get what you want if you want it. And we can all live in that environment.
He's probably catfishing as a 13-year-old girl in some chat room somewhere.
Well, I was going to say, or he sent that message from his mom's basement. I mean, that's okay.
Wait, is John in the basement? Oh, no, he's here.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the